folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCF Knights, taking on the 5th-ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Knights will kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. They'll run it to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's lost. They can't stop him. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27. That's a nice pickup there. They buy some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And here we see the quarterback read the 2nd-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Watson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid... That play. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. And I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
22,
and it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Breaks an open space. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. A quick throw out left, complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense goes through the pistol formation now. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to run it here. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Knights looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good.
Kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's hit as he throws it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, UCF. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's UCF in the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down.
Here we go, here we go.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the Nittany Lions pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. We'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. It's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, he gets a throw for the first down. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Knights will send the punt team onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Here we go, set.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. He just missed him.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Wow, the PAT is no good.
That keeps the score. Penn State 20. UCF 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On the run, it's Martin. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Penn State. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him up 13 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Tackled at the 12. The coach that one in the end zone. first play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Knights.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6th.
Oh, and it's blocked. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to throw it on first down. Under pressure, just lets it go. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to get the throw off. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. What a catch! They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, UCF.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Who got it? The field goal's good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field now. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. He dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. They'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Takes off in a bootleg. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He bought some time, now lets it go. As a fourth down stop, the offense will take over in plus territory.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. Try to run up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Ross. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop it, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offense.
That's a hat trick. 3 touchdowns in the game now for this running back, and the defense, they just haven't had an answer for him today.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Knights come to the line in the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense, looking for a 1st down.
That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He's got the 1st and still going. Make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep the running game turning. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
That is incomplete. Offense facing 4th down.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to the lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out. It's Hill. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Tight end goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. Makes a quick grab. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Linebacker shifting around now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, what a grab! Throws out the stiff arm. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the trap in for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
A sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Try to add to the lead now for PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage. The Knights come to the line in a hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So 2nd down at 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. The pass is intercepted. Touchdown, UCF. A huge defensive score.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Penn State 44, UCF 30.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Sets a kickoff.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Working clock with the ground game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On the ground, it's Hayes. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter.
Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Let's it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Knights will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Hawkins. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Looking to throw yet again. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Using his legs, it's Hill. Has the 1st down and more. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27. The Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense now in an all-important red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And it falls incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's in! Touchdown, Knights! UCF, number 60, when the catch and score. And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score. Penn State 47. UCF.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Number 12. Set to kick it away.
Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Looking for a late deep throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Completion makes it second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks loose at the 40. And he goes out of bounds after a big gain. Could have used more of that earlier in this football game. The Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score. Penn State 47.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Number 12. Set to kick off.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On the ground, it's Hayes. Heads out of bounds after a solid lead. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play.
Timeout, UCF.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. The But based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.